I mean, with the YouTube channel, how did this all come about? Because what, 6, 7, 8 months ago, you had your first YouTube video and it blew up. I think it has 2 million viewers as we speak.
Yeah, something like that. I have a LinkedIn page for work, and a YouTuber, current YouTuber, he hit me up, and he'd always had an idea of, because a lot of wrestlers, they do things differently. And their idea is to make wrestling videos and put them on YouTube. And this guy had the idea. He wanted to make YouTube videos about wrestling and do all the things that successful YouTubers do to, make their videos pop. And we did about 2 months of just research, and I found myself just digging in, learning everything I could about how to make the algorithm work. And then we got together, and he flew in, and we filmed for about 4 days straight every day. And we came up with I think it was like 7 or 8 videos to start with. And that's been our model ever since. He and I will meet every 5 to 7 weeks, and because he's out in South Dakota, and we'll get together. Like, we literally last weekend we were together in Fargo, North Dakota. We got together and we got like 8 videos shot, so, and then the hard part starts, and the editing, and that's on him. I'll let him do all that. But we're always in touch. He's always asking me for pictures or just whatever. He and we speak many times a day, or we'll text about potential video ideas, because we're 100% it's 100% of a partnership.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be times he'll be like, I think this will make a good video, and I'll be like, I don't think I'm the one to do that video. Because the 2 things I wanted to do when we started, I said, I don't want to tell other people's story. Meaning, like, let's say there was a fight backstage that didn't have to do with me. I don't want to be the one telling about that fight. It's not my story to tell. But, things that happened on the road or experiences I had that I did take part in, I have no problem sharing those experiences. And that was the first thing. And the second thing, I just wanted to be positive with it. There's enough people out there that just bring negativity to everything, wrestling and anything in life. I wanted to have a channel that was positive. I wanted to give, because our videos go out every Friday at noon. And I wanted it to be one of the best comments I get on our videos is, this video is how I kick my weekend off, or this is how I, spend my lunch break every week. And I love knowing that people look forward to the videos every Friday as a good weekend kickoff. It makes me so happy.
With your YouTube channel, you upload your first video rating WWE Superstars. One part in that video where you talked about a certain wrestler where you didn't really have the best experience with them. You guys never really had any issues, and that was Shawn Michaels. What was your experience like working with Shawn? Because you mentioned in that video, you were, he said that you were kind of like imitating The Rock in terms of how you punch, and he wasn't a big fan of the Tough Enough competition. What was your experience like?
That's my feeling. I think he probably, because Shawn came up a different way. And Shawn was in a tough place having to work with guys like me and other green guys. And Shawn and I were putting a lot of tag matches early in my career. And that's just a tough position for him to be in. So I understand his, I don't want to say anger, because it didn't come across as anger, but just his disapproval. And in the end, imitation, the most sincere form of flattery. I probably was punching like The Rock. I was probably kicking like him. I probably was my mannerisms, just because I had watched him and looked up to him for so long. But Shawn, he wanted me to be my own person. And he didn't want me to be an imitation of somebody. Hell, we already have one of those. So in the end, the advice he was giving me was for my benefit, for to only make me better. It just, but it just came across a little, just probably not the way I would have, went to somebody. But then again, we're all different. I will never in my life think that I was on the same spectrum as a wrestler that Shawn Michaels was. And as as humans, we're all entitled to our opinion. And, but even still, I didn't want it to come across as something negative, as a way of burying Shawn. I was just being honest that he and we probably saw things a little bit different. And I doubt he enjoyed working with me, but then again, I doubt that I've literally, I was released in 2005. I would say it's safe to think that I have not crossed Shawn Michaels' mind since 2005. Not once.